guys, it is day 3 of our Christmas devotions, and today we're going to be talking about how that Jesus came to calm confusion. And we're going to read Isaiah 9:6 to start off. It says, "For unto us a child is born, unto us a son is given, and the government shall be upon his shoulder, and his name shall be called Wonderful Counselor, the Mighty God, the Everlasting Father, the Prince of Peace." So, over the next few days, we're going to be talking about the different names. So, today, we're going to be talking about Amazing Counselor. Amazing means wonderful and miraculous. Counselor means to advise, deliberate, or resolve. So, we're going to be opening up about those. And I'm going to just go down here. It says that Isaiah tells us first about this child who is coming to rule our world. Then he lists the child's names, and they are stunning. And I love that Jesus is way too much for one name. The name Isaiah ascribes to Jesus describes his character and explains why he is so qualified to rescue and redeem our lives. The first one on the list is Amazing Counselor. So she talks about how that after her husband's diagnosis, that they were trying to navigate through things like finances, medical things. They were trying to decide about parenting things, their ministry, because they had younger children. And she said that they just swarmed, those things just swarmed in their brains like flies at a picnic. They're just always around. They were just there. And they were frustrated and because of the weight of it all. And then she said, on top of all of those things, she had the need to make a perfect Christmas for her family, for her children, for those around. And there was a point where that she was standing in a Target toy aisle and she just froze looking at Legos trying to pick something out for her son. And she felt paralyzed. His battles are messy, like house guests who bring too much baggage and leave it all sitting in the entryway. It seems you can't come or go anywhere without fighting through the pile of uncertainties. It's in this tangle of questions that he comes, our amazing counselor. Many translations use the word wonderful, which in Hebrew means miraculous. His arrival is a miracle. The word counselor means to advise, deliberate, or resolve. Look at this comment from Barnes's notes. The name counselor here denotes one of honorable rank, one who is suited to stand near princes and kings as their advisor. It is expressive of great wisdom and of qualifications to guide and direct the human race. The Septuagint translates this phrase, the angel of the mighty counsel, the Chaldee, the God of wonderful counsel. So, she goes on to say that she can testify to this gift, that she says, into the daunting decisions of my most confusing Christmas came the wonderful counselor. He rode in like a knight on a white horse, and he answered so many of the questions I was facing. To those that remained unanswered, he gave the promise of his presence and the assurance that the answers would come when she needed them most. She says, now years later, I can tell you that he is still a great advisor I need when my wisdom is too weak for the war I face. He comes through his word, through his presence, and through the people around me. He comes as I worship. He comes as I cry in my car because I can't find my shopping list and I don't know how I'll survive the toy aisle without it. He comes. He breathes life and hope, and he reminds me that not every decision is a game changer. Oh, how thankful I am for the brilliant gift of our amazing counselor. So, one thing that I have learned is the more I'm reading God's Word, the smarter I am when it comes to things that I need. Not that I'm super intelligent or anything, but I can discern whether or not something is good for me or bad for me if I'm in the Word. If I am not in the Word, if I am not reading God's Word, I make so many mistakes. I need my counselor. The way we have that counsel is reading God's Word and praying. So, my encouragement to you today is, through this season of grief, loss, sadness, confusion, whether it's mental issues, whether it's depression, anxiety, maybe just all the hustle and bustle just causes you to freeze. Y'all, I know I've said it lots of times, I don't like shopping. Most of the time, if I do go shopping, it's during the week when the stores are not as busy. If I have to go to Sam's on a Saturday or Sunday, I just start sweating. I feel like this headache, nausea. I cannot handle it. I get so anxious being in there because there's just so many people and it's going to take so long to get out, and I might be in somebody's way or somebody's in my way, and it's just always something. But God has shown me ways to not have to have those things happen to me. Some people love the hustle and bustle. I hate it. I don't like it at all. Some people love to go shopping and spend the whole day out shopping. I don't like it. I go in with a list and I leave. I get my stuff and I gotta go. I don't want to do it anymore. So with me, I know that God is showing me ways to make my life easier. And He takes me through the things when life is hard. So right now, through this confusion, through all the things, just look to our wonderful counselor, because He's the one that we need to look to. So the theme today is finding hidden hope. Write the name Amazing Counselor in your journal if you're journaling. If you're not journaling, you can just do it on a piece of paper, or you don't have to do it at all. It's up to you. And beneath it, list all the decisions you're facing in your battle or in your daily life. Let's just put it this way. Say you've just been diagnosed with some kind of illness and you need to get certain types of medical equipment. You need to take certain types of medication. You need to have certain kinds of tests. Write all of those things down. Beneath the list all the decisions you're facing in your battle and in your daily life. Take a moment to share your list with God and to ask Him for miraculous help and a wonderful counsel. If you feel up to it, share your list with a friend who will join you in praying for the wisdom you need. Not for advice, not for him or her to tell you what to do, but for them to be your prayer partner, to be your prayer warrior, to be there standing beside you praying. Not literally. I mean, if you want that to happen, yeah, but it doesn't have to be literally standing beside you. But someone who can pray with you, who knows God. So that's the thing today. Stay in the Word, stay in prayer, write it down, because that will help you through the times. Maybe you do want to celebrate Christmas, or you need to because you have younger kids or whatever reason, grandkids, but you don't want to feel so overwhelmed. Write it all down. Ask God to help you, and He will. He will help you. It may not look exactly like you think it should, but God will always answer your prayers. Always. So that's all I have for today. I hope that this was okay. And if you don't mind, leave me a comment down below. Let me know how you're doing, because I really do want to know. If you have a prayer request, you can leave that down below as well. And remember, don't take any wooden nickels, and be sweet.